Hey guys, welcome back to another Moy Style video. In today's video, I'm gonna show you a simple trick to stop dropping your hands. Here we go. Hey, that's what the money is. All right, one of the biggest things that I notice in a lot of hitters, they tend to drop their hands way too early. So what I mean by that, once they go through their load, before they even start turning, you'll see their hands disconnect way too early this way. Okay, so one of the things that I like to teach our kids, just a simple trick, just to keep their bat on their shoulder and try to hold on to it as long as they possibly can, to the point where they feel like the barrel's never gonna get there, okay? So what I mean by that, I'm gonna let everything work from the ground up. I'm gonna let my front foot hit the ground, then my hip is gonna take over, then my core, my shoulders, and the hands are gonna be the last thing that comes through the zone. All right, so I like to apply this trick off the tee first. So I set up the tee about chest high from your stance. It's a lot easier to get the feel for it up here than it is to start down here, because we tend to kind of drop our hands way too early in the turn. So I start off with the tee high and then work my way down. When I do this drill, I like to have my feet slightly open so we can just focus on the turn. The whole time, when I get set up halfway open, I'm gonna think of it like I'm gonna hit the ball with my back shoulder. And I'm gonna hold on to the bat as long as I possibly can, and I'm gonna let everything work, and my hands are gonna be the last thing that come through the zone. So let me show you real quick how it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna apply the same trick with the bat on my shoulder, but now I'm gonna keep my feet even with each other. Okay, so I'm gonna pick my front heel up. I'm gonna aim my right butt cheek towards the pitcher so I start compressing, and you'll see my chest start getting over the plate. I'm still gonna hold the bat on my shoulder. I'm gonna hold the pressure there as long as I possibly can, and I'm gonna think of it like I'm gonna hit the ball with my back shoulder. I'm gonna turn into the ball. Here we go. Okay, so now we're gonna apply the same trick, but we're gonna do it with a lower pitch. So I set up the tee as slow as we possibly can, and the biggest thing with this is to align the back shoulder with the pitch as much as we can. The lower the pitch is, the more shoulder tilt we have, the higher, the less shoulder tilt we have. But before we do that, let me show you the anti-Moy Style way. The one thing we don't wanna do is throw our hands at it and leave our chest way up here, like this. Now, the Moy Style way, we're gonna stay connected with that bat and align our back shoulder as long as we possibly can with the pitch. Here we go. Okay, now once we do both of those drills with our feet slightly open and then our feet in line with each other, we try to put it together with our regular stance. But the biggest thing is to keep the bat on the shoulder as long as you possibly can. So now let me show you from my regular stance how I would do it. Here we go. Hey guys, remember, you gotta get a lot of quality reps off the tee first until you start getting comfortable with it. And then you can do front toss, BP, and eventually this is gonna pay off in the game the more reps you get in. If this video was any help to you, please hit the like button and subscribe button, share it with all your friends, and remember, keep it Moy Style.